Okay, so I wanted to make this clear. This is why you check your gear every time. Now, I got the hole drilled. I'm going to show you how we're going to install it real quick at an event.
Please welcome the one, the only DJ Lamar.
Hey man, so what's going on this morning? What it is, YouTube, you know what it is. Oh. What it is, YouTube, you know who it is. It's your boy, the Moose Squad, AV, let's kick it. Okay, so this is this thing. Let me show you. This out, I have that out. Talk about that in a second. I have this fancy stuff out. I'll show you that too in a minute. On the video, I showed you all that, how I put that together. And then I have my speaker, and I have all my stuff laid out. Going through everything real quick, making sure I have everything for today, because we are going to Oncology and doing a AV event for them. And I wanted to show you this. So this took a kaput on me. So what I had to do, see that little thing in there? It broke. See, it's broke. It's gone. And that was right here. So what I'm going to do to fix this problem is put one of these keys in. So I'm not going to put a hole in here, but I'm going to put a hole in this pole here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I did this, but I've already marked it. But what I did was I extended this pole with this on it all the way up. And I got to that point right there, and I put a piece of tape on it and pulled it all the way out. Then I put it back together after I wrapped the tape around it to find my mark. This thing don't do no good, no justice sometimes. See the mark? Let me show you. Right here. There's a mark in there right there. See it? I don't know why this doesn't do it. No, it doesn't. This camera is bull crap. To be honest with you, I'll be fair with you. Look at that. You zoom in and you should be like, it should like fix, but it doesn't do it. But anyways, it's right here. Right there's the mark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take this, put it on a jig. I got to build a jig for this to keep it from rolling. And then I'll put it together. I'll show you what the jig looks like. And then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get this drilled. Okay, so I built this jig. And as you can see, I put these two boards together with the pipe in between, the pipe in between, because this won't work. It keeps sliding off. This actually, I have one, but this table isn't designed for me to use it. So I had to make one, a jig like this, and I use these to make it. And then under the table here, I got a board, and I just sandwich them in this side. And what I did was I put a board in between so I could drill the hole and not get the table. I'm trying to manage not drilling tables anymore. But I had to create this. This table's messed up. It broke and it fell apart. Y'all should have seen it. I was cussing up a storm. But anyway. So the hole's done. As you can see, I put it in there. and this should work perfectly for what I want. Now, I could technically go in there and drill the hole into the other thing, but I don't really need to, because look at the length between here and here. So there's enough stability. Let's show you what it got. Let's see what it works on, see what happens. And then I'll come back out here in a minute and get all this stuff put back together, because I got to put all that stuff back. We're charging the lights tonight and then I got everything ready for Friday. Y'all gotta check Bob out. Tonight, on the next video that I am producing tonight, which I'll put out tonight, I'm doing a sound check. You guys gotta watch the sound check, because I'm gonna do it at night at 7:15. I'll start setting up and getting ready for the sound check tonight. We're gonna do a sound check tonight. I have everything ready for my wife. By that time, she should be up. So that's why I'm doing it at 7:15, because she has to work tonight. So I'll have everything ready for her. I'll have her lunch packed and ready to go for tonight, so when she goes to work. But yeah, so we're going to set that up. Okay, so I wanted to make this clear. This is why you check your gear every time. Now, I got the hole drilled. I'm going to show you how we're going to install it real quick at an event that I'm going to be doing today anyway. So all I do is take it up here like this. I can't show you there because we're going to be in a different atmosphere than we're usually. And then all I'm going to do, I'm probably going to be catered. Probably going to be catered. Then we're going to do is we're going to take it up to the stopping point and then put the thing in the cartridge. All right, let's check it out. As you can see, perfection. That little black space in between there. Don't worry about that. And the black space in between there, and we got it made. All right, so let's go put this on there and let's see how it works. I wanted to tell y'all this. I've been working for this company since October of 2021, 22. I don't remember exactly when I got the email, but I got this weird email. And when I got the email, I was like, what? I can do that. I signed up for this AV company. And basically, I'm glad I did. Now, it pays excellent. I mean, it's not the biggest pay. They do this one that I'm actually working for will actually help me and meet up with the prices and everything. So he actually works with me, and I really like this company that I'm working for. This is actually the original company before. Is this the... No, this is the other side. Okay, so I can lift it up. So this is the original company I was working for. And it's kind of a challenge to get it, to get this thing the way I need it. I normally don't put the laptop on top of the projector. The only time I do that is if the space is limited. And as you can see, the space is limited. Now, the whole thing about this is trying to get this thing. They used to have these foots on the back, on the bottom of this. I don't know why this is off. I really don't. To be honest, to be fair with you, I don't know why it's off. I balanced everything. Anyway, I'm going to make some shivs for this. I'm going to make some for it. I need to. For right now, I'm just going to throw this under here. Under it. That should do the trick. Yeah, I did it. And then I got to mount the front a little bit. The whole idea is to fill the screen. So the more the screen's full, the more the client's going to be happy with the screen being full. So I could pretty much I'd be honest with you, to be fair, sometimes I don't get this much room to do this. Sometimes it's funny because I don't have as much room at an event. I'll take a picture of the rooms because I got to take a picture anyway, and send it to the company to show them that I set up. So when I do that, I will actually take a picture of the room and show you the whole room because I can get away with taking a picture like that. Technically, when I take the picture, hopefully there's nobody in the room. Where's my slide of answer? I think it's in this bag. I had a wedding the other day, and I had all the equipment put in this. Okay, here it is. I had all the equipment put in this bag here. I have to get my slide of answer out. So they say having a backup slide of answer, and if I use my slide of answer to tell them, and I get paid on the sheet, I'll show you the sheet. So if they add anything to the ticket, I can actually get paid extra. And trust me, just by adding, you wouldn't think just by adding something it would be a lot, but it is. I want to show you all the small gadgets and gadgets that I got for this, to actually get this to work. To show you that it works. You can see the laser. I can see the laser on the back, on the black. Let's see it over here. Well, anyway, the laser works. So now that I got this everything, I didn't know that it was blinking. I don't know how long it's been blinking, but in order for me to pull this off, I have to make sure that it's readable and that you could see it. And this is the page. Get the cursor off, and this is what they're going to. So I'm going to add to it. I'm just going to talk it over. If I don't have any volume, I'll talk it over. So basically all I'm going to do now is now I got the slide presentation up and ready for the client. Now that I have the slide presentation ready for the client, I can show them the temporary slide. Now usually the client's going to provide me with the slide, or they're going to download the slide, or I have to download the slide to my laptop. They're going to use their laptop. I'm going to show you a bunch of stuff that I got for that here in a minute. So, and then we got this. And let's go to the next page. And it says Moose AV, Precision Sound and Vision for Pharma. And there's me, founded by two AV techs with over 15 years of combined experience, specialized in pharmaceutical conferences, medical training, and hybrid meetings, known for reliability, clean setups, and on-time delivery. Who are we? We're the marketing team. To provide a flawless AV setup, our mission is to provide achievements are to provide a flawless AV setup to help pharmaceutical professionals communicate, educate, and inspire with confidence. The culture, emphasizing trust, accuracy, and confidentiality. Market share, relay, and attention to detail to the pharma world standards. Okay, and then this one says, I had to read it off of this paper because I can't really see it over there. I highlighted it so I could see it, but I can't see it because it's small. It says the trending changes like a flash. We have to keep up with the trends. At the same time, keep up the values we have in making products to promote them and make all the customers satisfied always and use the products now and then. Campaign 1. Our goals is to increase people's awareness about the products. Campaign 2 is to increase the numbers of customers. And campaign 3, developing a new target market to gain more sales in a wider market. All right. Strategy 1, marketing strategy overview. As you can see, there are my 3 markets. It's make maximum use of social media that is more accessible today. Strategy 2 is to continue to promote using conventional methods to reach potential customers in general. Strategy 3 is to make an event that will attract a crowd. And first quarter, these are the timeline activities. In the first quarter, this quarter is all about building the foundation, reliable equipment, repeat clients, and polished operations. In the second quarter, we're going to expand our visibility and start creating a long-term industrial relationship. In our third quarter, this is our action quarter. The time to perform, impress, and deliver a seamless event experience. And 4, we're closing strong, reviewing what worked, improving what didn't, and setting goals for the next year. All right, and keep in touch. You can reach us here. And that's the end of the slide. Okay. I do want to note that everything that I do at these events is confidentiality. So I made this slide presentation so you can actually see kind of a slide information what they're going to go through the event. Because technically speaking, that's one thing that they always stress is HIPAA. When I go into these rooms, I can't disclose who I'm working for or anything like that. Yeah, sure, I said oncology, but there's like 50 million oncologies in the state of Texas. Okay, so another tip that I want to talk about is your pro. I had a different slide of answer. I left it somewhere, and it was cool. It actually had a C type. Well, I have all that in the box, and I'm going to go through them. I'm going to put this in the box where it belongs. I put it in that black bag because of the wedding. I thought I was going to use it at the wedding, but I never had to. So the slide presentation presenter goes back in the bag, and the 2 batteries, these batteries will last a while. Take your batteries out of your slide of answer. Now when you get your slide of answer, you're going to have this little button on the side. When you make sure you turn it off. You turn it off. That way when you put the batteries in and you actually push that button, this red button here, you push that red button. If you push that red button, the laser will go in somebody's eyes. So make sure you turn it off when you're putting the batteries in. And then I put the slide advancer back in the bag. I'm going to break this down. I fixed the projector screen. Yes, I did. And I know this is a long kind of video, but I wanted to show you, make sure you go through your equipment before an event. Now tonight, we are going to set up for Friday. We're going to do a sound check. We're going to actually test Bob out the fog machine and see what he does. And I see how I'm going to have to fix him up to get him to actually seal. I actually got a box. I got the little, I'm going to show you that all tonight. I'm going to show you Bob later tonight. But yeah, I know he's glowing. But so anyways, I hope this video helps. I am going to stay on track. So on Wednesdays, we are going to do AV. So that's going to be, I'm going to change that to AV. I got it set for Serato, but I'm going to change it. We're going to actually do AV on Wednesdays. We're going to go through the process of AV, show you tricks and tips on how to get your projector to do what you want it to do instead of what the client wants. And I'll show you the rooms. I'll take pictures of the rooms, and I'll take the pictures, and I'll walk you through each room on how I had to adjust everything and set it up. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to take a picture of the room and make a whole video on Wednesdays on how I got it to work. Because some of the rooms that I work in is a challenge. And it'd be awesome to see how I pull it off. All right? With that being said, AV out.